Good morning, everyone. Happy One Yard Wednesday. I'm Colleen from GEDesigns, and today is One Yard Wednesday. This is the show where we show you some fun and creative ideas for using fabulous fabrics at fantastic prices. And I can't wait to tell you we have 3 producers today. Let's say hi to the producers. Mr. KP.
Hello, hello.
Mr. GP and Mr. JP. There he is. Producer in training, Johan producer. There he is. It's a family affair today. Thank you, Johan, for being a producer.
He can do everything.
He can do it all. Yesterday he was my boss, and then he was on a show. Now he's producing a show.
I know.
He's got it all down. He's got it all down.
He's going to be pretty good by the time he's older.
Yes, by the time, he'll enter middle school owning a business. I can just feel it.
That sounds about right.
It'll be about right. So, I just want to take a moment to say, and a lot of you said in the comments, we hope that you hope everybody is safe and people are doing well. And we at GE, Gudrun talked about this yesterday, also the same coming from us, the love and the care and just the concern and hoping that you're all taking good care. So just know that we're thinking of you and praying for you. I have kids in Tampa, as you might know, so they bugged out to some friend's house on the other side of Florida. So we're all just really wanting everyone to be safe and well. So we're thinking of all of that today.
Stay safe, everyone.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in the meantime, when you can get to your sewing machine, we've got some fun fabrics for you. And let's talk a little bit about the quilts on the set. I handpicked the quilt behind me, and this is Strip to Shore. This is a single pattern, and I specifically chose it because if you look really closely at it, it's all different colors of the same fabric, and that really lends itself to the fabrics we're going to show today.
Maybe a little foreshadowing.
It is a little foreshadowing. So all of these different colors, and then a background in common pulls this together, and I think it's super fun. I need to get a Ship to Shore on my list of GE quilts to make. And what's behind you, KP?
Behind me is one of my favorite Tilda kits that we have, and it is Tilda Blue Duck quilt.
Blue Duck.
I really like the summer ones.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do
think
too.
Those ones are my favorite.
Yeah. This is a spectacular quilt. And Gudrun talked yesterday about all of the Tildas and how the release dates and when she'll be stripologizing. And she has some great tips for those quilts, but that can have some really little pieces.
I know.
And it's amazing.
It's going to be awesome that it's stripologized and hopefully a little bit easier and not as intimidating as it looks.
Absolutely. Oh, these are beautiful quilts.
I really love the whale one, too.
I do, too. I do, too. There's a whale block hanging in the classroom, and just the one, and the quilting on it is really spectacular. Look closely at it. It really looks like the whale is underwater. It's bubbles and swirls and everything.
I think there's a pillow, too, that we have.
We do.
Yep.
So
but they're going back soon.
Where are they?
Yep.
So get your Tilda on now for sure. So if you have any questions about Tilda, for sure, just check out gequiltdesigns.com, and Gudrun will continue to share details on release of stripologizing tips and instructions. So guess what? I have a question this morning. My question relates to the fabric that we have on the show today. And my question is, what is a bumbleberry? Any ideas, you guys? Do anybody know what a bumbleberry is?
I had no idea.
You guys know? What's a bumbleberry? Yoey?
Got any guesses?
No guesses from the producers. Well, I'm happy to show you a bumbleberry pie. Basically, bumbleberries refers to, it's a made-up word that refers to a mixture of berries. It's typically used to describe a mixed berry pie. So blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, and sometimes apple or rhubarb. And now I'm going to be thinking about pie pretty much all day. I think that looks delicious.
Me too.
So just thinking about So Great Saturday, you guys, have you made a bumbleberry pie?
No, I don't think I've ever made a pie.
They've never made pie. Well, it's never too soon or
Actually,
later.
I take that back. I made a peanut butter pie, which is very, very easy. Just peanut butter and cream cheese.
There you go, in a pie crust.
Exactly.
That you buy it ready-made.
Yep, exactly.
You're a pie maker.
Yep.
So anyway, that's my question. Well, if you've been watching GE or shopping with us for any length of time, you know that we're big fans of Lewis and Irene, and we are really big fans of the bumbleberry texture. So we have actually 16 bumbleberries today on our show, and these are colors that are likely to be retired. So there's not a lot of quantity of a couple of them. There are also a couple in there that we have a lot of. So don't hesitate if you see some bumbleberries that you love. And if you're looking for other bumbleberries colors, I was amazed to see that we have over 60 bumbleberries colors in our inventory. That was pretty amazing.
When you told me that, I was pretty amazed as well.
Right.
I knew we had a lot,
Yes.
but not 60.
So think of all of the colors. So let's dig into the One Yard Wednesday bumbleberries this week. First up is Bumbleberries Biscuit. And I don't need to describe the bumbleberries texture to you. You've seen that again and again. The biscuit is a really fun color with the darks and the lights of the tan, and would be a great addition to a quilt that you want to add a little warmth to. And then soft pink, and the soft pink, I'm going to turn it over this way, is a little bit of a grayed down pink. Very pretty, very dusty looking, and just a very soft and lovely pink. Next up, Ripe Peach. And I like that one. There isn't one here I don't like, so I probably could stop saying how much I like these. I really love the bumbleberry texture in general. I love that it's tossed. I love that it's not directional. I just love it. What were you going to say, KP?
You're going to have to make sure they're close together. We have a lot.
Yes, because we
today.
have 16 of them. I might snug those up. So Ripe Peach, so pretty. And then we have one and only in the collection today that has a metallic in it. So if you love adding a little metallic to your projects, maybe a holiday. Now this would be a great kind of a jack-o'-lantern, wouldn't it, in this metallic? So much fun. Next up is Sunflower, and this is a beautiful sunflower, that mustard yellow, and in the lights and the darks, really fun. And keeping with the theme of plants, this is called Orchard. So a kind of an olivey looking green, but I really, coming from a state that has lots and lots of apples, the Orchard one really appeals to me. And then this one, which is called Stem Green. Again, just such a fun green, and now I'm starting to see a lot of color. And together, I think this would be a great strip to shore. Next up, Ocean. And the ocean always is that aqua blue, and like I said, I love this one too. It gives you that aqua blue, moving into more blue colors. Go ahead.
We got a question about bumbleberries.
Oh, sure. Would I consider these a modern print? I sure would. And I would. They could look traditional, and they could look modern. What makes them modern from my eye is that they're very abstract and tossed. It's a disorganized print, so there's not a real linear aspect to it. So from that perspective, I would say yes. In small pieces, it's going to look more traditional because you're not going to get so much of this tossed. But absolutely, it would be great with other modern prints. What do you think?
I agree. I think it adds a lot of really good texture.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the, I like how there's a little bit of red in our London Calling.
Yes.
Or red bumbleberries.
Yes, for sure.
We also have another question.
Okay. They come bigger than 1 yard cut. I don't believe we have any that are 3 yards.
I don't think so either.
No, I actually looked. And so I think you can sure look, but I know these fabrics that we have today are all 1 yards only. And next up, after this was gray blue, this one must be mid blue. Oh no, this is gray blue?
Nope, that one's mid blue.
Okay.
Last one was gray blue.
Okay, so this is gray blue, and this one's mid blue. So now a little bit brighter, very pretty. And now I'm starting to pick out my favorites from each of the color groups to put together. Love
I like
these.
that bright blue.
I do too. And next up is this very pretty dark blue, almost purple looking, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Gosh, this will be hard to choose. So I would just say get one of everything. So we talked about strip to shore, which is 2.5 inch strips. Just a reminder that from 1 yard of fabric, you'll get 14 2.5 inch strips. So that's a lot of strips. And the pattern calls for a lap size would be 39 strips. Of course, more variety is going to be better. And here is, now if you wanted to do sort of a charcoal looking
We
back.
missed one.
Pardon me?
We didn't go over the last one
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry. I better name this one.
Yeah.
Lilac, Celtic lilac. I love this too. I love this. Lilac is the perfect name for it. And now we're really showing a lot of color here, which always makes me happy. And if you wanted to do a sort of a charcoal-y background, like the version behind me, this would be terrific, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Smoky charcoal. So I'm imagining smoky charcoal against all of these colors, and I like it a lot. The background for strip to shore lap size, you'd need 1 7/8 yards. And then country gray, this would be a great background too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think I might like that one a little bit
A little
better.
bit better, this more bluish gray.
Yeah.
I like it, like it. And 2 more. This is called light beige. So if you liked a beigey looking background, that you could think about that. And then we have beige. And you can see the difference. Light beige looks a little bit more pink. Beige looks a little bit more tan. I'm going to bring biscuit around so you can see the difference between biscuit and the 2 beige. So much fun. So much color. I think this would be fun. Now I want to I just want to spend my day in the classroom making strip to shore using all these awesome bumbleberries.
Which one's your favorite?
This blue.
Me too.
Love it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's just, and then I would say I'd take this one, I'd add pink, I'd add yellow, I'd add this green because this is too close, and I'd add this pink, give it a little light. I don't know.
I know. There's so
It'd be
many
hard to
good
choose.
ones.
And of course, I think, did I say I'd add the lilac? I would definitely add it. Okay. Meet me in the classroom.
All right. You can teach me a few things.
All right. I'd be happy to. We've been talking about having a GE employee, GE crew team, quilt along or retreat.
That might be a good idea.
We need to do that for sure.
I think I know what could be convincing
What's that?
if it happens in Iceland.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
We're all signing up. Or the cruise. We're all
Yes.
signing up for that as well.
We could do that. Except for then not much would happen around here.
No, there would be, shipping would take a little bit longer than usual. We
Yes.
won't do that to you, we promise.
We know how much our fabric means to you
Yes,
guys.
we
couldn't
do.
that.
Oh my gosh, I know how much my fabric means to you and to me, so I'm sure it means that to you too. You want to get your hands busy. So that's our fabric for today, but guess what? As usual, I have a notion. My notion today is something simple, but something necessary. They're the curved brass basting pins. And KP, will you put up the picture of that pin? Now, they are not this big, but they are 1.5 inches, but I wanted to show you the curve on that. And I'll show you this also on the table. Now, I use these. I don't do a lot of quilting. We talked about that before, but I do use these curved pins when I'm doing the quilt as you go, because when I'm doing something and I'm going to pin it and then roll it up and put it away, I pull these out for sure, because I don't want to fold it up and then stick myself with a bunch of pins when I am folding it or when I open it. And this will hold things really securely until I can get back to my project if I need to put it in a bag to carry it somewhere. So they are nice and strong, and they're brass, and they have that awesome curve. So they're easy to use and easy to open. And then they're brass. So it says nickel-plated brass, which means they're rust-proof. So if you have ever used some pins that are not brass, you know that they can rust, and that's a big disappointment as well. So that's my notion, the curved brass base. 75 pins in this collection. That's as many as you'll need for a lot of projects. So what a great tool. And I pulled them this week because I was looking for pins and couldn't find them, and I thought, I need to add those to my stash. So should we talk about classes for just a little bit?
Let's do it.
I'm excited to tell you that we have added a couple of things. Mr. HP and I did a tutorial on cutting and sewing cuddle, and that is on Facebook, and it's on YouTube, I think. It's on YouTube. So if you have any questions about cuddle, check that out. And then we also recorded one this week for collage, and I'll be finishing up the collage project today. So we've got pictures, and we'll get that out. And then we'll have a class coming, my first virtual class, and I won't tell you what that is until we can launch it, but I'm really excited for you to see that. In the classroom here in person, we've got a beginning quilting class coming, and that is so fun. That will be 2 sessions, November 6th and 13th, from 4 until 8 p.m. You'll be making the Kobe quilt. If you've taken the beginning quilting class before and you want to come again, we can find another pattern for you. So, and don't forget that if you take a class in our classroom, you can use our baby lock machines. We have 6 of them that are available for use by students in class. We also have some Master Your Stripology Rulers classes coming up, and those are 3 or 4 different dates, and we have one of those in the evening as well. So check that out. We're super excited. And of course, Gudrun's doing the Quickies Club, and that actually, I think, launched today, didn't it? This morning? Lilo?
I think so.
I think it did. I think it's not on the calendar. So 12 video classes with patterns, with add-ons, with tips, and as she says, she can't possibly give you all of the details of doing these things in the pattern. The pattern would be 7 pages long. A picture is worth 1,000 words, so certainly check out the Quickies Club as well. So always a lot going on at GE.
Always.
I
so
love
much.
that. I
Our
love that.
Advent too.
Pardon me?
Advent's coming
Oh,
up.
I can't wait.
I know. Those projects are going to be awesome this
Yeah.
year. And we don't have very many left either. So.
Always something new, which
Yeah.
I love.
So if you guys want one as well, make sure to head over there and grab one, because there's very few left.
Very few Advent boxes left, and they're so fun. And then there are videos, of course, that go along with that. So you're learning something new perhaps, but you have lots of help and support. And everything you need is in the box, which I love. So
Carol to the rescue. It launches at 10.
Oh, 10 minutes. Thank you, Carol.
Yes, thank you, Carol.
I appreciate customers who know what's going on and can keep me oriented.
I know,
Thank
seriously.
you, Carol. Hey, Carol is a fabulous sewer. She's made vests and coats, so check her out on the crew. Awesome job, Carol. So let's look at the fabrics one more time and the pattern, and so we can get you to your sewing room doing something fun. Get to the fun faster, right? All of these are bumbleberries, and I think at the top I mentioned that we have at least 60 unique bumbleberry colors in stock, so check all of them out. These are all 1 Yard Wednesday prices, of course, starting with light beige, and then, starting with beige, and then light beige, and then country gray, and smoky charcoal, Celtic lilac, like that one a lot, and this is dark blue, almost purpley blue, but very pretty, medium blue, KP and my favorite of the day. This is gray blue, also love it. Ocean, gives that little bit of green. And stem green, also orchard. Oh, they're all really yummy. After orchard, we have sunflower. This just looks like an autumn sunflower to me. Copper metallic, the only one in the group that has a metallic texture. So if you love that, grab that for your metallic collection. After that is ripe peach. This pinky peach, so yummy. Soft pink. And then back where we started with biscuit. What a great collection these all are.
You know, I just realized?
What?
And some of our watchers might have noticed earlier, instead of ripe peach, I accidentally put pipe peach.
Pipe peach. Well, we'll just call it that. We'll call it pipe peach.
Bumbleberries, pipe peach.
Pipe peach. They're probably looking for some new names, so I think you should just go with it.
Yeah, I'll let Lewis and Irene know.
We've got an idea for a new name for one of their bumbleberries. Don't forget about the pattern behind me. This is Strip to Shore, and I love this pattern. As always, 2.5-inch strips and makes 4 different sizes, and it's so much fun. Strip to Shore. My notion today is the curved brass baking pan. Oh my gosh. Basting pins, not baking pins, but basting pins.
Now I got you all messed up.
I know, we're going to be saying the wrong words all day. The basting pins are great. They're nickel, so they won't rust. You'll be happy with those for a long, long time. And don't forget about the Tilda, which is behind KP, and lots of Tilda coming up at GE. We're really excited about that partnership. So that is our show for today. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so.
I think we covered it all. Well, I'm Colleen from GEDesigns, and this is Mr. KP. Thanks, KP. Always do a good job.
Thank you very much.
You're
you
welcome.
As well.
And the other 2 producers, Mr. GP and Mr. JP, took off to have a geesely day. A
funkle day.
A funkle day.
A funkle day.
Fun uncle. I love it. I love it. I asked if I could go, and Johan said no.
It's just funkles.
It's just funkle. So if you have any questions about anything, don't forget to email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will certainly answer any questions that you have for us. We are GEDesigns. We are in Chaska, Minnesota. If you're in the neighborhood, come on over and say hey. Otherwise, we'll see you online pretty much every day. Tomorrow, it's Kara and Nancy.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Next week.
Okay,
Yep.
Next week, perfect pairing. And then, of course, Friday, happy Friday. But this week, Saturday, so great Saturday. So the 2 producers and I will be here with you on Saturday for another So Great Saturday. So we'll see you a lot this week and next week. In the meantime, grab your Stripology ruler, grab some fun fabrics, and make yourself something wonderful today. Stay safe and well, and we are thinking of all of you today. Bye-bye.